French President Emmanuel Macron has defended his manifesto for the 2019 European elections, insisting Brussels must increase efforts to build a new European Union-wide army. Mr. Macron has repeatedly urged the bloc should arm itself with a defense force to stop relying on the United States and NATO on matters of security. In a shocking interview with Europe 1 on Tuesday, the French leader said, "I believe in a project of a sovereign Europe, a powerful Europe. We won't protect Europeans if we don't settle on having a real European army. With the exceptions of France and Britain, European NATO members have mostly relied on American firepower to protect them since World War II." Mr. Macron cited increasing Russian animosity as the main cause of concern fueling his demands for a European defense force. He continued, "Against Russia, which stands at our border and has shown it can be a threat, I want to build a real debate on security with Russia, which is a country I respect, which is European. We must have a Europe that defends itself by itself and does not just depend on the United States, and more sovereign." EU News. Mr. Macron urged the EU to build a image. BBC Getty. The French president also suggested a stronger European Union would have a better chance at surviving increasing threats from populist and nationalist movements whose support has risen over the past couple of years. He added, "I am lucid. We are living in a Europe fractured by the rise of nationalism. We are in need of a stronger Europe, to not let history repeat itself." Mr. Macron urged Brussels to dial up efforts to protect the bloc from China, Russia and also the United States of America, addressing U.S. President Donald Trump's decision to withdraw from the 1980s Intermediate Range Nuclear Forces Treaty, INF. He concluded, "Who is the main victim of this? Europe and its security." Since his election in May 2017, the 40-year-old centrist has repeatedly called for a more integrated Europe, with a shared defense budget and common defense policy. In June, Britain became one of the 9 current EU members signing a letter of intent to help formalize Mr. Macron's vision for a fast-acting military task force not held up by the bureaucrats of the Brussels-based political partnership. French Defense Minister Florence Parly said the 9 countries, France, Germany, Belgium, Britain, Denmark, the Netherlands, Estonia, Spain and Portugal, would lend their support to the Rapid Response Force, which is intended to be able to deploy at breakneck speed in event of a crisis. The letter was signed by at a meeting of European Defence and Foreign Affairs Ministers in Luxembourg today. The French president does not believe the military pact should be solely reserved to EU member states and would be separate from Brussels defence cooperation.
Thanks you for watching. Please subscribe News to You channel. Goodbye and see you again.